What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here for the closing game of this Tuesday night, and it is another division rivalry matchup, a newfound division rivalry after the realignment, as we are here in Brooklyn, and it looks like it's going to be another rain game, man. I hate the amount of rain games we have, but at the end of the day, should make for a great one as the 8-5 London Bulldogs travel here in Brooklyn to take on the 9-4 and leading ARC East team in the Bulls here at Bull Ring Stadium in Brooklyn, New York. It's your boy Smitty once again here to call this matchup. Winner of this one, most likely, going to lead the division. And so this should make for a great game. I think if the Black Knights do win, the Celtic Tigers might be on top. This is the most competitive division in RFL football right now. Literally everyone has 8 or more wins. But with that being said, we're just going to dive straight into it on a rainy night here in Brooklyn as the Bulls will field their offense first, as this return looks explosive, gets out to the 33. And we will get a look at a man who has been teetering in the conversation for MVP this season. I mean, look at these statistics. He's got 24 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions and close to 3,700 passing yards. It's been a rough career at most of the time for Devin Wade. But Devin Wade having his best season in the RFL yet. And right now, as mentioned, got his team leading the division. Nice end-around play as they'll hand it off to the former Georgia Bulldog, undefeated national championship winning Georgia Bulldog at that. And Brock Melton, he'll pick up 5 yards on the end-around play. And had a wide open Ben Hartman over the middle of the field, but not sure if it's the rain or what. The trajectory too low, gets batted at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls now face a 3rd and 5. Play action, and Downey's going to go for a sack. Great blitz sent here by London. And he's going to get caught by Carter coming in free. So great start for the Black Knights defense. They'll go with a 3 and out. And this punt by Nayland will travel its way all the way to the 22-yard line. Nice little cut to get some extra yards on that, out to the 29. And speaking of MVPs, this is the guy leading in that category at this point in the season. It's Geno Gannon. 28 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, over 3,700 passing yards, and he's got rushing touchdowns to add to that as well. I mean, this guy's been absolutely phenomenal. He's already led the Black Knights to a season we didn't expect. 1st and 10, Geno Gannon will fire. He's got the completion, and this is going to be out to the former Washington Husky, Freddie Irv, as we like to call him, Frederick Irvin, to the 34-yard line. They'll go single back, play action again, quickly fires, and this is another receiving threat that has been killing it this season, Ayush Patel. Monstrous season for him. Been making plays all over the field. And this time they will actually hand it off to Langford Cloud. And Langford Cloud, production-wise, when you look at the statistics, may not be where you think, but he's still on pace to have 1,000 yards rushing this season. Not utilized as much as in the past. Still a dynamic running back, and a slant's going to be completed from the slot out to Patel. And this is what makes Ayush Patel such a great receiver, or at least stands out when you watch his film this season, is being able to make those contested grabs. Not only that, doing that in the rain, that is huge. Here's a throw over the middle. Scott a first down, but there is a flag. So this might be coming back. And it's an ineligible receiver down the field. A.J. Ivey, offensive lineman at the tackle spot. Getting too anxious to put hands on somebody. Now it's going to cost him some yardage and make it 3rd down. 3rd and 5 now. Instead, Geno Gannon looking to pass. And he's got the completion. Not going to matter. They're going to move the chains regardless. And guess who? It's 85 again. Ayush Patel to the 42. And the London Black Knights, and this offense So scary when you see him in action. And of course, we haven't even seen Geno Gannon put the offense into his own hands, or should I say his own legs, taken off. This offense is top 5 in every category. 3rd as an offense overall, 5th in the passing, 4th in rushing. Here's a throw, and how about that ball? But good defense. Ball got there, was a bit behind Mike Strongly. He's usually good at making those contested grabs, but didn't really get to see what defender was on him to knock that out. That was a huge play. They hand it off to Cloud. Darts up the middle of the field just for 3 yards. So the Bulls right now got him right where they want him. And this matchup for the Bulls usually isn't too good. I mean, this defense is about dead last in every category. They're pretty good against the run, 13th in that area. And there goes Geno Gannon with a beautiful spin out and a first down and then some. Gets to the 22 for a gain of 16 on the scramble. Geno Gannon looking to capture his first league MVP season. Take the Black Knights back to the playoffs. They've been there 3 times. And look at this run. Langford Cloud, one man to make miss with a great open field tackle. But not until they set up the 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Black Knights on the move, making it look easy. They'll motion strongly furthest outside. And Geno Gannon going to scramble. Can he get by? He will not. Good tackle made there by Jack Brown, as he'll stop him just 2 yards short of the end zone. 2nd goal. Already in his dual threat bag. Couple of scrambles. Here goes a rush. And an end zone touchdown run for Langford Cloud. Black Knights already making it a statement that this offense has come ready to play no matter the conditions. Excellent drive by Geno Gannon, and this offense, as the extra point, makes it 7-0. 11 plays, 69 yards, eating up over 6 minutes. That's just a great productive drive. We'll see how the Bulls can respond as they'll get this one from the 7. Brought down hard at the 25-yard line. Here's a look at the MVP candidates. Like I talked, we're literally looking at quarterback 1 and 2 for the MVP of the league. Battling it out here in the toughest division in RFL football, man. Already Geno Gannon showing why he's got the lead. Led his team down the field. Didn't score a touchdown himself, but made most of the plays, and he is sacked on the play here. That's Max Moore, the defensive tackle, that's going to get to Devin Wade. As you saw, Wade tried his best to try to figure out a way to squeeze through the defense, but did such a great job pushing up the edge and taking that away from him. Had no choice but to try to cut inside, and Max Moore finished the rest. 2nd and 14 as they'll send a heavy blitz. Throws back across his body. Nice broken tackle. And David Jones gets 3 yards, and that's just a name that really has not made much of an impact at all this season on the offense. Just really have not utilized him much, and at times just really has not been able to create the big plays on the ground as we're accustomed to seeing. Here's a nice throw over the middle, but a big hit's going to chart loose, and that'll bring up 4th down. So that is back-to-back 3 and outs by the London Black Knights. Another thing I'll say about the Black Knights, man, I mean, this team, 2 back-to-back seasons where they have just overperformed, and this is an extremely young team. We're now starting to reach the phase where a lot of teams that were looked at as not so good are literally teams that are about to flip it around and become the more dominant teams this season. Black Knights definitely in that category. You talk about teams like the Armadillos. You could also talk about Shamrocks. A lot of teams that are up right now, they're very young at that. It's a nice 6-yard run for Cloud. So you got multiple years of Geno Gannon here. You got Amari Harris at the receiver, Ayush Patel, Frederick Irvin. Mike Strongly won't be here for too long. He's already 30 at tight end, but I mean, weapons galore. And a good defensive play there as the 6'7" tall linebacker, Jack Brown, stretches all the way out to make that play. That's how you use your height. 3rd and 4. Play action. Geno Gannon quickly throws. And a great cut up the field in field awareness by the old vet Mike Strongly. And I know Geno Gannon is absolutely loving his tight end weapon, Mike Strongly. The connection since day one has just been there. And they've made big play after big play in clutch situation all season long. And here goes the former Clemson Tiger running back. Look at his first carry of the game. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's Noah Walker, projected to be that next guy up after Langford Cloud. Langford Cloud, 31 years old at the running back position. There's a quick throw over the middle. We'll find Strongly again, and only 3rd and 2. And the Bulls, they're hoping to get a stop here. They'll be out of field goal range, and they can come up empty-handed. Can they stop Geno Gannon? Looks like they won't. Quick throw on an in route as he finds Ayush Patel. That's 50 yards passing now for Geno Gannon. And he's just making it look effortless here on the road tonight. Let me tell you how competitive and crazy the ARC East is after we see this run. It's about 2 yards, but East literally have been sweeping each other. If the Black Knights beat the Bulls here, they've swept the Bulls. The Celtic Tigers got swept by the Bulls. And the Bulldogs got swept by the Celtic Tigers. So they're all just beating down on each other while winning every other game. So this is why this is the most competitive and exciting division to watch right now in Season 9. 3rd and 1 will show up here, and that's a great defensive play. They'll have him in the backfield for a loss of 2. As another old vet and Gabe Stringer will string him out, and the Black Knights, they're going for it. They're aggressive. Geno Gannon says, keep me out on the field, coach. But that is going to be the end of the first quarter. So we'll see, will their minds change? Sometimes you see that when a quarter ends, they were going to go for it, and then they say, you know what, take the 3. We'll see what they'll opt to do. Will they remain aggressive? Yes, they will. Letting them know how this game is going to be for all 4 quarters. Going for it all. Here's a run, and there goes Langford Cloud, beating him to the outside. He's got his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. What a run. I tell you what, man, Langford Cloud, he's still been having a pretty good season. He's averaging under 4 yards per rush now, but I tell you what, if they get this run game going for the remainder of the season, look out for the Black Knights. This is going to be a tough offense, tough team in general to stop. Their defense has just been playing outstanding, too, for what they have on the squad. And the offense, we already know how they've been, as they are up 14-0 over the Bulls. I'll tell you one thing, how explosive the Bulls offense has been. I mean, they've only been on the field twice and got shut out twice currently by the Black Knights, but they still have a 9-4 record. So that goes to show you just how explosive they are, with their defense probably being one of the worst in the league. I mean, literally, they are 29th in defense overall, almost dead last against the pass at 31. You can see that showing up clearly here against Geno Gannon. And like I said, they're a little bit better than the middle of the pack at 13th in the league against the run, but right now, Langford Cloud killing that area. And here goes Devin Wade on the move, trying to throw one out, and Roland Carter knocking that one away. It's a former Defensive Rookie of the Year back in Season 6. A quick throw over the middle of the field. They'll get 6 yards on the play. Roland Carter in on that. Like I said, so much young talent. Roland Carter is their oldest linebacker, and he's 25. Already a high overall rated player at an 86. There goes a screen. Nice spin move, and there goes a David Jones. We know as he'll get to the 47-yard line, and first big first down for the Bulls. And maybe that's the play they need to get things fired up, right? You don't want to give this Black Knights offense quick possessions like that. And oh man, is that Dalen Mitchell just got spanned out his cleats like that? Oh boy. RP to the ankles. The 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll come out here in the I formation. And they'll go some play action, looking for a shot down the field. Instead takes it into the flats. 2 yards for Jones. That's another way they like to utilize David Jones. They like to get him the football out in space and passing plays. Kind of makes up for his lack of production in the run game. There's a fire over the middle into some heavy traffic. Pretty much gets his tight end Ben Hartman killed. And Gerard Foster blowing him up. And that's one player on this defense that you're going to see everywhere. Look for 33 at that safety position. Makes quite the impact. Pressure's coming. Devin Wade down and sacked by Alumbi Ezi. And these defensive ends are young too, man. I mean, Alumbi Ezi, just 24 years old at a 79 star, but he's got a unique set of skills and attributes about him that just makes him play way better than that rating will tell you. And I think that's what makes this Black Knights team, the last couple seasons, well, since last year, play above what expectations are, because they just have certain players that just mesh well together as they force this punt in the end zone. And that's a touchback, and right now, Geno Gannon looking to lead his team to a 21-0 lead if possible. And you see second in rushing just by 2 yards amongst all quarterbacks. He was leading in that category for majority of the season until last week. Geno Gannon fires over the middle. He's got a completion. And the speedy Frederick Irvin takes a drag and darts it upfield to the 34-yard line for first down. And that's going to be something that is going to need to be addressed for the Bulls. And sometimes it's just what it is for teams, right? Defense just isn't that good. Oh, man, that's a missed opportunity you usually don't see from Geno Gannon there. A wide open out route. Sailed it a bit too high. Second down. 4-man rush. Gannon getting outside. Throws one deep while on the move, and it is almost intercepted. Tried to go to Amari Harris there for his first reception. Nearly intercepted, though. It's good coverage down the field. Way to play the ball. That's one of the scariest positions to be in as a defensive back, is a jump ball with a wide receiver that's taken forever to come down. It's Frederick Cockerham, the free safety, former linebacker. And Geno Gannon again getting outside, trying to get the first down. He fumbles. It's going to be recovered by Cloud, and it's a first down for London. Almost would have thought it was designed and drawn up that way. Geno Gannon doesn't care about a stat line. He'll take the fumble, move the chains. There goes the run. Nice broken tackle and a first down to the 41. Langford Cloud's already got 78 yards on 10 carries. Draw play. And a nice little cut off the block there, but defense does a solid job not giving up too much. Just 2 yards on the run as Jack Brown is in on the tackle. Go with another draw play, trying to bounce it outside off the block, but a much better job here by the defense. That tackle is made by Derek Herrera, best defensive lineman, 90 overall at 29. Geno Gannon tried to get away, and he is sacked. Great pursuit angle there by Nagui Choice, defensive end, and they'll force a punt. Nagui Choice got some speed on him. Geno Gannon can get loose, but there's some defensive ends that can move, and Choice is definitely one of them. This punt will find its way out of bounds at the 25, and Devin Wade looking to try to get this offense going. The minute it looked like they were about to put something together, defense quickly shut it down after a massive sack to end their last drive. Devin Wade fires over the middle. He's got Dariantre Machiavelli at the 31. It's a 6-yard gain. And they will run it. And looks like he waited a bit too late to plant that foot in the ground and cut up the field. He had some more space inside. Just cut it out a little bit too wide. Got tackled 2 yards short after a 2-yard gain. They'll give him another carry, and this is David Jones doing a bit too much in the backfield. And like I said, this has kind of been why his production this season has been lackluster compared to prior years. I mean, this is usually a top-tier back in the league. He's only got over 500 yards rushing at this point in the season. He just did not hit that lane as hard as he should have. He had some good blocks out there, just a little bit too much dancing and winding out. But Black Knights getting the football once again. Langford Cloud having an amazing first half. 12 carries, 78 yards. 2 rushing touchdowns. And we still got just over 5 minutes left in this first half. 14-0 Black Knights still. And they continue to make this game ugly. Here's a throw and incomplete. I'll say this, man. I don't know what it is with the connection between Amari Harris and Geno Gannon, but Geno Gannon has missed more opportunities going to Harris than any other receiver on his team. And he just cannot seem to sync up. And there's a nice completion on the out route. 6-yard gain. I don't know, man. You got to stay after practice or something, Mari. Run some routes with him. He'll fire over the middle. He's got strongly for a first down as he'll get to the 41. Nice and easy here. Protection has been great. That's one of the areas that just really seemed to be in question coming into this season for the Black Knights. As tough as a schedule as they've had, I mean, to be 8-5 at this point, it shows you the impact of Geno Gannon, man. And again, that last season really wasn't much of a fluke either for them. You know, they had Jacob McCall there, and they had a pretty solid season, man. Defense played way better than expected, and they're doing the same deal here. And Geno Gannon trying to find a way to escape out of all of that pressure, but eventually brought down for a loss by Sergio Woods, another former Clemson Tiger. And this will be a long 3rd and 11. They're going to try to set up a receiver screen, and is it going to work out? Almost inches short at midfield. Oh, man, they brought in Hunter Gregg, former Notre Dame Fighting Irishman. I'll punt this one off. He's a part of the first ever college series. This angling towards the right side. Will it be out of bounds or will it be a touchback? They're going to say it's a touchback as it crossed the line. And Devin Wade and the Bulls still in this. And a touchdown will make it a one-possession game. They just need to figure out how to crack the code of this defense right now. Really struggling here at home. There's a throw, quick connection. He is still on his feet, still running. So that's the man they want to connect with early and often throughout this game. Joe Johnson. And a wide open Brock Melton to the 43-yard line. First down. 2 back-to-back big plays on the outsides. Just like that in London territory. And Devin Wade starting to heat up. Quick fire over the middle. It's Melton again. As he melts to the ground after the tackle for a 6-yard gain. And Wade putting together a nice-looking 2-minute offense. Under a minute left. Squeezes that in. That's a nice catch there. They'll move the chains to 33. And a timeout is called for the first time here tonight, as the Bulls will take it. Devin Wade, good clean pocket here. Good job stepping up. He's going to scramble. He fumbles. And luckily, just like the Black Knights, they recover their own back. It's going to be inches short of the first down marker, though. And they're still letting some time wind down. I guess saving 2 timeouts. Not a bad decision. And there goes the first down. They got to burn a timeout. 17 seconds. 1 timeout remaining at the 23-yard line. This is where you really want to try to play the sidelines, hoping that the defense, if they do play the sidelines hard, something over the middle is open for a big gain, possibly a touchdown. There's Devin Wade. Goes over the middle, and they have to burn that final timeout right there. And it's 13 seconds. This is where it gets dangerous. Devin Wade does not want to throw a ball that stays in the field of play. Got to target the sidelines or something, stop the clock, and there he is throwing the ball away. 10 seconds, so you take the field goal right now. Yes, they will. They'll finally get on the board at the end of this first half. So from a 14-point deficit to an 11, the field goal attempt is good. It will not be a shutout here in Brooklyn. And Sean Rollins knocks it through the uprights. 14-3 with 7 seconds left in the first half. We'll take this one out the end zone. And 3 seconds remaining. Geno Cannon just going to take the knee in the battle between the two MVP leaders. Is getting ready for one more half of play. First half, they look like the Black Knights were about to just roll and put up 20-plus points, even more. But at the end of the day, it looks like the Bulls defense starting to step up and get the job done. Shout out to the guys who are here watching this. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Definitely helps out the YouTube channel. Also, if you are new, trying to join the league, be a player in this league, go to our website, relocationfootballleague.com, and apply today. The RFL College Series set to try to make its Season 8 debut in maybe late August. No definitive time yet, but if you're looking to be a part of the journey to the RFL, go ahead and apply today and start your career to become the next collegiate star that could become the next RFL star of the future. Here's a look at this week that we have going on so far. 2 games played. How about that game that just happened? The Lumberjacks and Explorers. Very important game for the division. If the Lumberjacks were able to win that, they pretty much had that division in their hands. But they could not get it done. As that last drive, they really struggled to try to put something together. But Explorers able to get the victory. Both teams are sitting at 8-6. And of course, right now you can see at the bottom left, well, just the second to last game. That's the game we're at right now. Black Knights, Bulls, second half about to get underway, as it's the Black Knights who start out with the football in this second half. And oh man, pretty solid return. It'll get to the 29. How about Langford Cloud in that first half? Very explosive in the run game. I mean, you give this guy even a little bit of a crease, I mean, he usually puts up touchdowns in bulk season to season. This year, not a lot, but definitely on pace to have another 1,000-yard season, showing that he is productive. Like I said, the average hasn't been there, under 4-yard per carry average, but still very effective at the running back position. Geno Cannon, of course, now the focal point more for this offense. And the cutback lane just not there for Cloud, as he's stuffed after just 1 yard by Sergio Woods. And nice cutback again by Cloud. Better gain. Picks up 4. They need 5 here on third. No rush forward. Gannon trying to scramble and down. He's going to go for a sack. It's Gabe Stringer. This Bulls defense stepping up huge, and that's exactly what they need, because this game was getting ugly very fast the first 2 possessions with the defense. They're showing, hey, offense, we got you back. You're usually the area of this team that shines. We need you to shine right now. Devin Wade marching out onto the field, as I talked about, 24 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions this season. Definitely his best season in the RFL since being in it. And it's been a rough go of it on the offensive side of the ball, though, trying to find the crack in this defense. Have not been able to finish a drive yet. Got 3 points at the end of the first half. Motion Ben Hartman over to the left. Play action. Wade fires, and Joe Johnson trying to get too crafty there. Ball was behind him. Got to put two hands out there to try to catch that. Try to catch one behind the back with one. Did not work out, especially in these conditions. Broken tackle. Ben Hartman fumbles. Big hit, and the Black Knights will take over at the 43-yard line. That fumble recovered with the quickness, too. All right, their defensive back, Darius Cager. And look at this hit. Boom! Who was that? Did not get to see who it was that delivered that hit, but it looked like it was a safety. Actually, I think that might have been Tank Frost. Tank Frost. And what a beast. He'll hand this one off, and there goes Cloud. Gets some great blocks and another big run. He's at 103 yards rushing already. He might be at 1,000 by the end of this game. They go play action. Fires, trying to check it down for something. They'll lose him a yard, though, as that's completed out to his tight end, Brody Mitchell. Langford Cloud gets a carry. Great blocks, 2 for 1 special out there by Amari Harris, showing off the unselfishness. And that is a 1st and goal. This defense cannot stop Langford Cloud. This line, I mean, they're just plowing, pushing these defensive linemen out the way in the run game. Here's a throw, and in the end zone, it is a touchdown for the Black Knights. Frederick Irvin, with, I believe, his 8th receiving touchdown of the season, is going to extend this lead. And that's touchdown number 8 for Frederick Irvin. Touchdown pass number 30. Well, 32, I think. No, number 30. Yep. Touchdown pass. No, 28. My bad. My bad for screw. I thought he was at 29 touchdown passes. 29 touchdown passes for Geno Gannon. 21-3 is the score. And the Black Knights, man, they're running away with it right now. I mean, this game, when they first met, was a back and forth all around shootout. It was 39-38. The the Black Knights were able to defeat the Bulls for the first time this season. Literally, they were undefeated up until that point. And the Bulls need their offense to kick it into gear to try to keep up with the Black Knights as they had to in that game, even though they fell short. Good defense here. It's broken up by the former Alabama Crimson Tide linebacker, Dorian Grant. He's been having a great few games lately. Wade staying in the pocket, fires. Joe Johnson in traffic will hold on. And that completion will have Wade over 100 yards passing. It's just been tough overall for this offense to get things going. Sideline throw. He's got Johnson again. This little out route from the slot will pick him up 8. Trying to get the first down. He is blown up a yard short. Black Knights defense looking to stop him here. 3rd and 1. They go with David Jones. That they will. David Jones breaks the tackle, puts on a nice juke move. And he's just been tearing Dalen Mitchell, the rookie, up on those one-on-one tackle situations. He spun him out his cleats last time. That time, put him in a blender with a juke. And with the crossover. They'll hand this one off to their backup back, Trayvon Hurd. Just a yard. Motion to the right side. 4-man rush. Here's a throw over the middle of the field. 2 yards shy of that first down marker. This offense is moving. Can they put it all together and finish this out for 6? Strong eye formation. They'll run out of it. And he is stopped a yard short. This will be a long field goal attempt to try. I do think that Sean Rollins has got the leg for it, but what do? I mean, you're down by 18 points. Do you go for it? I think you do, and they will. They got hurt in the backfield. Here's a quick throw over the middle. Takes a big shot, but it's caught for a first down by Brock Melton. That was wide open. Nice, easy read for Devin Wade. They keep things going. Another throw over the middle. Caught again by Brock Melton. 6 catches, 51 yards for him. He's had more opportunities this season as he's become one of the starting guys. Another quick pass play as he finds Ben Hartman in a quick flat route. There's nobody down there. Nice read by Devin Wade. They're in the red zone now. Can he get touchdown pass number 25 of the season? Quick RPO finds Joe Johnson for 3 yards. Nice methodical drive here by the Bulls. Making some changes at the line of scrimmage is Wade. Good play action, fires, got a man, catches made at the 1. Trey Machiavelli holding on as Alex Kinder was all over him. And how about the play action fake? You would have thought they were actually going to run that and the Black Knights are going to blow that play up. But it was ran to perfection, carried out perfectly by Devin Wade. And they're just a yard away from pay dirt. Wade fires, end zone, touchdown, Bulls. Trey Machiavelli, after the big catch, caps it off with 6. Bulls absolutely needed this. It's a good ball, one-on-one. Saw him make the tough catch on Kinder earlier. Why not try him again? And he wins that battle once more. It's to put them within 11. And it's good. 21-10. 14-play drive. They're spanning 72 yards for the Bulls. We've got 2 minutes and 19 seconds in this third quarter before we reach the 4th and final. Good return. Noah Walker. And how about Langford Cloud? 17 carries, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. If I'm the Black Knights, keep running this guy, man. It's been absolutely phenomenal. They go play action off of him. Steps up, throws, and the double coverage. And again, just cannot hook up with Amari Harris. It did look like he had it over the top, but a little bit too much on the line. Good throw, what a catch. I just spoke about his ability to catch these contested passes thrown his way. And that's a ball you usually see either dropped or the receiver just doesn't have the concentration to swat it away or something. And Geno Gannon out of there, first down. Less than a minute left to go in the third. They hand this one off, and Langford Cloud breaking tackles, gets to midfield. It's a 4-yard rush. A little slow to get up, but he's right back in the lineup, right to the right of Geno Gannon, as he'll be lined up in the gun. He'll motion Mike Strongly. Gannon fires a dart out there quickly to Strongly, and that should be the last play of the third. The 4th and final quarter is upon us, and it's been the London Black Knights since the very beginning. 21-10. London. Let's get those fours in the chat. Black Knights looking to improve to 9-5. That would make 3 9-game winning teams in the ARC East. And the one that doesn't have 9 wins would be the Bulldogs, who just won the Reload Bowl last season. It's a nice draw play as Langford Cloud gets to the 35-yard line for the first down. And again, this just continues the sweep-a-thon, I guess you could call it, in this division. Black Knights, if they finish out with this win, they've swept the Bulls. Celtic Tigers swept the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs swept the Black Knights. It's crazy, man. The Bulls swept the Celtic Tigers. Quick throw. Third and 2. Just over 12 minutes to go. Gino Cannon looking for potentially touchdown pass number 30. Which that's going to give him an XP boost. See if that'll be enough to upgrade him. Already a 97 overall quarterback. Cannon will fire, and he had him open. Too much mustard. Should have put it on him. You saw the defense was playing high, and usually if they play high and you overthrow it, it usually spells turnover. Incomplete instead. The throw over the middle, finally able to connect with Amari Harris. Not mistaken, that might be Harris's first catch of the game. He's been targeted about 4 times. It's 4 yards. And he will fire a dart into Frederick Irvin, who was getting covered by the Bulls' best cover corner out there. That is a big-time catch by the rookie receiver. Look at this. He's all over Frederick Irvin there. I said Frederick was a rookie. Actually, this is his second year. My bad. Here's a run for Noah Walker. Makes the best out of it. Gets 2 yards shy of the end zone. 3 tight end set. Amari Harris, the only receiver out wide. They'll run for it, though. Langford Clout looking for touchdown run number 3, but it's stopped at the line. If the Black Knights win this, man, which most likely they will, now this is looking 3 9-5 teams in one division. Here's a throw on the move, and he's got Frederick Irvin for a second time in the end zone. And that might just be the dagger that does it, man. Gino Gannon, touchdown pass number 30 on the season to 8 interceptions. Again, not including rushing touchdowns. It's just been a phenomenal year, and you see why he leads category for MVP right now. So 36 total touchdowns for Gino Gannon. He's still got 3 games after this left. What is he going to do in that situation? They'll take this one from the 6. 28-10. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Sent them flying backwards. Here's a look at the Bulls. They're highlighting David Jones, who struggled. He's continued to struggle all year long. Just has not been able to have those breakout games and moments for the Bulls. Although this offense, again, has been more so centered around passing. Devin Wade has handled it well, despite his reputation of turnovers. There's a throw over the middle of the field. And Brock Melton has been having a tremendous game. That's reception number 7 for him. Over 60 yards. 8 minutes left to go and counting. There's a throw. Tight coverage. That'll be incomplete. There's an injury to the defensive end, Deshaun Mullins. So Mullins is going to be sidelined. Coming in is going to be Randy Franklin. Here goes a screen. So he's brought down for a loss of a yard. They're on that. Actually, Randy Franklin is injured, so Mullins had to, who was just in, I guess they're down to Kevin House now. Devin Wade scrambles, and he's got the first down. And put the team on his back on that play right there. Knew he wasn't going to find nothing down the field. The coverage has been great for the Black Knights for the most part throughout this game. 18-point lead, man. They need to score with the quickness if they want to try to spark any type of comeback. But time definitely against them. Quick throw over the middle, 5 yards. Devin Wade and this offense just have not been able to get things flowing consistently. Wade. Oh, 2 receivers in the same area, and Brock Melton gets hit in the head by the football there as he's not paying attention. Quick throw, and oh my goodness. Oh, he spins out of it. Brock Melton still spinning off the tackles. Gets to the 29-yard line. First down. What a play. I don't know if anybody remembers, but this kid was so exciting to watch at Georgia in College Series 2. I mean, right now, finally getting his opportunity to play. And you're seeing why he was a high draft pick. Definitely a great weapon for Devin Wade in the future. I formation. Wade will fire, and a good back shoulder throw. Ben Hartman falls at the 1. First and goal, Brooklyn. Probably could have put that over the top, but man, able to zip that in between the safety and corner. And they'll run it. Breaking tackles, runs in the end zone, touchdown. There goes David Jones. Spikes it. And finally able to get the offense in the end zone again. And he just trucked through 2 guys. See him planting and boom, ran through Carter. Who was the other guy? I didn't even get to see that. That was the rookie Quincy Jenkins. A DN and a linebacker he just ran through for that. The extra point is good. 28-17. Black Knights still very much on top by 11 points with 4:33 left to go. And so the only hope they've got is to hope their defense, which is, again, currently ranked 29th in the league, can stop the current league MVP leader, Geno Cannon. He was just 74 yards away from 4,000 yards passing with the 30 touchdown passes he's got on the season. And they haven't been able to stop the run at all. And you can see play action. Geno Cannon fires. Oh, man. Had him wide open. No pressure or anything. Got to complete that. He's missed a few of those open passes. It's a great audible and play call. He'll go with another audible here. See what he calls up. Throws over the middle. It is caught by Amari Harris. Tough grab. Puts it low and away from the defender to give only his receiver a chance to catch it. That's a good ball. Hit as he throws here and just really not having the time to step into it to deliver an accurate ball. So great pass rush by the Bulls. And that's huge. It's a 2-possession game. And the Bulls, they've got some time in all 3 timeouts. If they can score before the 2-minute warning, they've got a chance. In their last meeting, it looked like the Bulls were going to run away with it. And the Black Knights were able to come back crazy and win that game. Can the Bulls do the same here? Return the favor from their home crowd. Quick throw over the middle. There goes Brock Frederick. I said Brock Frederick. Brock Melton. It's another college series player. He's actually doing pretty good at the linebacker spot for the Shamrocks. Quick throw over the middle. Dariantre Machiavelli's got the first down. Now we're at 3 minutes. Need big plays. Wade just checks it down. Had nobody else down the field. 7 yards. Running Harry up. Check down again. Big hit on Joe Johnson. And 6-yard gain. And they're not able to score before the 2-minute warning, but they don't want to keep playing this over the middle of the field, eat up the clock game right now like they were doing on those previous plays. They want to try to attack the sidelines, make a big play if you are going to be in the field of play. They do not do that. They go literally right back. And they're burning a timeout, which now you just limit yourself to have to recover an onside kick. So do not agree with the decision there. More than likely, their chance has been significantly diminished now with that timeout missing. Devin Wade, again, just in the field of play checkdowns. Time's just ticking down. Wade fires, and I don't know who that was for, but it looked like it hit Joe Johnson. But it was for the other receiver. Joe Johnson still should have tried to catch it. I mean, the football is right there for him. The sideline throw nearly intercepted by Sherrod Foster. I told you this kid is usually everywhere. And honestly, if I am, if I'm Brooklyn, I'm kicking this field goal. That gives you a chance. Now you kind of wish you didn't burn that one timeout. It's a one-possession game now. Got to score a touchdown with the quickness and get a 2-point conversion if you can stop the Black Knights offense. Onside kick. How crazy would it be if they recover this? Nice high kick. It is recovered, though, by Brody Mitchell. Minute and 16 seconds remains, and only 2 timeouts for the Bulls. So even if they do get the football back, they have mere seconds, like less than 20 maybe. First down, definitely 100% puts this game away. Langford Cloud's been killing them all night. I formation, there he is getting the carry. Knocked down after 3, immediate timeout call, and they will lose Gabe Stringer. You do not want to lose key players moving forward. You know, we're literally about a month away from playoff time. You got guys going out. I formation once again. And breaking the tackle, but a great job by Sergio Woods. Final timeout burned. They're not in field goal range. So if they can get a stop here, that'll be huge. They don't want them to get close to a first down either. And they're going to run for it. This is a chance for the Bulls. Beard makes the tackle. And if I'm the Black Knights, you better punt this. They don't have the kicker, in my opinion, to nail it from 57 yards out. Nicole Mitrione, and they're going to try it. If he misses this kick, that will put the Bulls at the 47-yard line. So this is dangerous. You're hoping that he's able to nail this if you are the Black Knights, and he does not. It is wide to the right. No timeouts, and the Bulls have a shot to potentially tie this game up. "23 seconds, though. It's all they've got. And Wade. Gotta throw it away. Nothing there. 18 seconds now remaining. Can the Bulls pull off a comeback? And no blocking whatsoever on that left side, and that should more than likely seal this game. Last play, he's got to take a shot and just throws a curl route. That ain't it. And that is ball game. The London Black Knights will improve to 9-5 on the season. And I think with that victory, they have now jumped the Celtic Tigers up to, I don't know how it's going to go, because, I mean, the Celtic Tigers got swept by the Bulls. So this, again, this is why this division is so crazy right now. Final score 28-20, Black Knights. And we'll just figure out what happens moving forward, man. You'll find out in the Neon Sports Update. Both teams 9-5. That's 3 9-5 teams in the ARC East. That's it for me and for this Tuesday Devil header. So I'll see you guys for the premier games tomorrow. Here's a look at what's coming tomorrow. We've got the Tigers and Desperados. I will tell you guys this ahead of time, that Tigers and Desperados game, I already have it recorded, of course, but the game crashed. It finished, so I'm going to still post up what the game was. But the Tigers and Desperados game will have to be an auto win for who you see wins. And so, yeah, that's that. Then we have the Sentinels and the Bisons at 4 p.m. Eastern, just like the Tigers and Desperados game. Then we have the Miners and Elks at 6 p.m. Eastern with the Gunners and Barons. Another rematch between those two division rivals there. And it was a good game last time they played. Diablos and the Red Dragons going at it at 8 p.m. Eastern, and the Voyagers and Dreadnoughts at the same time. As two head coaches on both of those games going head-to-head in those games. You do not want to miss these games. But that is it for me. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the stats, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Till next time, peace.